Just embrace the chaos. Welcome to my bedroom again because I'm breaking everything around me. My eye is twitching and I'm going to blame it on stress. Uh, so I want you to step back and realize that you have there's always going to be some state of chaos in your life. There's always going to be some state of things not going the way you planned them. There's always going to be some state of feeling out of control, like my eye twitching as we speak. Today was a rough morning. It started off with great intentions. I love Mondays. It's like a fresh start. I get to go. I've meal prepped, planned my week. I'm good to go, right? And then autism happened. So I woke up early because I work late on Sunday nights 90% of the time, and I cleaned everything that I was supposed to do, because when my house is clean, I feel like I'm less overwhelmed during the week. It's just a personal thing. I know it doesn't have to be a priority, but it's a priority for me, so I can feel de-stressed. Okay, so I woke up early. So envision this. Got to bed late, woke up early, cleaned the house, listening to the best audiobook I've listened to in a long time. It's called Girl Wash Your Face. If you have a vagina. It's absolutely amazing. And then autism happened. ABA came, and I'm 99.9% sure it's because we don't have school in our life and we're starting a different routine, that like everything is just kind of not going well. It's just not. There's a lot of meltdowns, there's throwing, there's crying, there's screaming. And I was like, all right, we're going to hit the reset button. And we went to the park. There's time out at the park, and there's crying and non-compliance at the park. And I was like, all right, we'll go for another walk. Reset button. And then I kept hitting it because it just kept happening. But the point is, old Cara that didn't listen to personal development would literally be like, that is a good excuse. This is prior to kids, let me state that. That's a good excuse to throw in the towel for the rest of the day. And I said that to our ABA, and she was like, yeah, like if you have one flat tire, don't slash all other 3 tires, so you have 4 flat tires. And it is actually very true. And it takes time to realize that you have a choice, and it's a lot of personal development, honestly, and that you have a choice on how you react to things. Like, you're never going to not have some kind of bullshit in your life. You're never going to not have some sort of chaos. So it's embracing the chaos and just like, this is my life. And then how you react to it. And with the power combined, Power Rangers, no. Sorry. You can do something about it. You know what I mean? I don't have to throw in the towel anymore. I don't have to use that as an excuse to like curl up in the fetal position and get in the blankets for the rest of the day. You don't have to literally like use that as an excuse. You can do something about it. And I want you to know that you can embrace the chaos, and just like, I'm gonna sit on a pillow because I'm short. Just realize that you can accept the chaos. Like, I just threw my glasses across the thing. Just accept it. Accept the chaos. Accept this is your life. Me, it took like 2 years maybe, but I had to accept that having a child with autism means everything's pretty much unpredictable. I had to accept that I had to remove people that caused drama from my life. But I had to do that so I could embrace it and then work on my own personal priorities in life. But if you think life is happening to you, you are always going to be the victim, and it's always going to be happening to you. But when you look at it as like it's happening for you, then you can realize this moment, this morning specifically, is to help me develop patience. It's helped me develop a different skill that I need to go moving forward. It's to help me get stronger as a person. And if I didn't have thousands of mornings like this, I wouldn't be sitting tall like I am today. So life isn't happening to you. It is happening for you. It's helping you build the character of the individual that you are. But you need to realize that you can embrace the chaos, and you need to realize that it is okay, and that every single person on this planet is going through some unnecessary bullshit that they don't want to go through, but it's how you react to it. So just embrace it. Embrace life is gonna happen. Embrace you can't control everything, and anything, because if I could, I would. I'm just going to be honest. So embrace it, all right? And then step back and think about how you're going to react to it, all right? I kept hitting the reset button. I'm like, nope, this can't be today. This can't be all day. This is Monday. This can't be today. I kept hitting the reset button. And then we finally made it home. We finally transitioned. We worked out a schedule. I'm like, if you're calm this long, and then you eat lunch, you can get ice cream. Like, that's what we're going to work for. But after that, it's been smooth sailing since. Knock on a table because I don't have wood. And then I took a power nap. And that was my personal reset button, because it's mentally and emotionally draining. But you have to do something. You know what I mean? You can't just like curl up in the blanket and sit in the chaos. You have to actually embrace it and almost try to laugh at it. Like, of course you're upset, or of course this is happening right now. So embrace it, find a way to laugh at it, and then figure out how you want to react to it. A lot of times I think of like who I want to become. I know that sounds weird, but like I'm trying to become, I think, a speaker at some point. I don't know, but something motivational wise. And how would that person, how would that car in the future, 5 years down the road, after another 50 books, how would she react to this situation today? And how can I act like her now as best as I can in reacting to the situation, if that makes sense? So accept there's chaos, accept there's always going to be chaos, except you're almost never going to be free from chaos. And if chaos just left your building, you better expect it's coming right back in. You know what I mean? As soon as it's gone, there's something else coming your way. So you have to just, it's going to happen. Embrace it. Embrace it and love it and find humor in it and laugh at yourself and just don't give up and don't crawl in the fetal position of life and just push forward. I hope that helped any of you. My eye's still twitching. I don't know what's happening. You guys are awesome. I wanted to know if you wanted, I haven't done it in a while, share a video of how I plan my weeks accordingly, the best I can. And you know what though, when I plan my weeks, like when I physically plan my week and I plan my meals, mornings like today, I probably would have skipped breakfast. I probably would have skipped lunch because I would have been like, it's the last thing on my list. But because I already planned it and I already knew what was happening and I already planned my meals and I already made in the fridge, I'm just going to cook them, I was able to eat and stay on top of my game, because that's one less thing that my dome has to worry about in the chaos of children and having children. And you know what I mean? Like, it's not just kids with the spectrum. It's just kids in general. I thought before parenthood, I literally was like, I'm going to teach my kid this. And I thought I was having a son, and my son came out with a vagina. And since that moment, my life, I was like, I have no control. You have no control over other humans. You have control over how you react to other humans in situations in life. Okay? So if that would be helpful, I would love to do a video about that. I haven't done it in a while. But I just really want you to know that everyone has absolute chaos. And despite their social media, nice filters, I like pretty pictures, nice filters, highlight reel of their life, I am 99% sure that they are going through some bullshit behind the scenes that they're just not comfortable talking about. But if I could take a mess out of my life and turn it into a message to help you realize that you can, capital C-A-N, can do something about it, then I will. All right? So I hope this was helpful. Embrace your chaos, do something about it, and think about how you react, because not only does that like set the presence of like who you are as an individual and speak to your character, it also teaches the little shits that are watching you, okay? Because they're going to react how you react. If you continue reacting like that and throwing tantrums, and they continue acting and throwing tantrums, and it keeps going back, and you're frustrated and overwhelmed. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a cycle. Bad cycle you want to step away from. So embrace the chaos, embrace it, accept it, but for love of God, do something about it. Don't just sit in it and think that it's happening to you, because it's happening to make you a stronger person and a stronger character. And I hope that helps. I have more crap to do today, so I gotta go. I love you guys. You're awesome. If you ever want a video or whatever on a specific topic, message me or just put it somewhere like in a video, and I'll read it and I'll come up with content for it for you guys. Okay, you guys are awesome. I did that this morning. My daughters. Yeah, you have to. You have to. And you have to do it. It's harder to do it when there's like another adult. Like David, he can reset, but it's harder to like for me to reset him. It's easier for me to reset the kids most of the time. Um, but you have to know that like you don't have to spend the day like with your hair on fire running around like a lunatic. You can literally be like, what we're doing isn't working right now. And everyone acknowledges this. Like we all realize this is not working. What are we going to do to change it? And even just like stepping away from each other for 5 minutes will help the situation. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.